and welcome. How are we all feeling today? We all know that boundaries are incredibly important because boundaries keep us and other people safe. And it is also a line that you don't cross, because when you cross that line, it becomes disrespectful, because everyone has things that they're okay with and not okay with. And it's important to learn these things about a person and not to cross their boundaries. Because when someone crosses your boundaries, it is very common to feel violated and like you are misunderstood and that you feel disrespected as well. But there are two different types of boundaries that are very unhealthy. And this is rigid boundaries and porous boundaries. Rigid boundaries can mean building a concrete wall up so high to keep everyone out, but you're keeping yourself in, and you are not allowing to connect with other people. You are choosing disconnection, and you're not willing to compromise with people. And yes, you have to have a line when it's not okay. But if everything is not okay, you are just keeping yourself prisoner to these very rigid boundaries. Porous boundaries means that it can be influenced very easily, that you are too open with people, too honest with people, too free with people, and it usually leaves room for manipulation and for people to take advantage of you because they see that you don't have self-respect. And if we do not have concrete boundaries, then we don't have self-respect, because we are not deciding that certain parts of our integrity need to be protected. So your rigid boundaries means that no one can get in. No one. So you don't connect with people, you don't build relationships, and you become very lonely and depressed. But when you have your porous boundaries, you are used as a doormat. Porous boundaries could also mean that you are a people pleaser, or that you want to make people happy at the cost of your own dignity. And it's important when you do establish a boundary that cannot be compromised, if it has to do with your integrity and your dignity as a human being. Be firm when you say yes or no. Be sure. If you are given a decision and it's either yes or no, think about it first. Don't allow yourself to make this decision in a very emotional, charged up state. But it's important to make people aware when they disrespect your boundaries. And this is the only way that you stop people from walking all over you. But a way to avoid your rigid boundaries is to try and compromise and to explain to people why you have certain reservations and why some things are okay and not okay. And we all have our own experiences, our own journeys. Some of us don't like to be spoken a certain way to. Some of us don't like to be touched in a certain way. And that's important to understand when you meet new people, or when you're interacting with your friends, to understand where their level of self-respect is. Because if you show them respect, they will respect your boundaries and they won't just walk all over you or avoid you. Because if you are too rigid, people don't see you as someone who is flexible, someone who is able to adapt to different situations, because you are in your own little isolated corner. And that can come at the cost of your psychological freedom and your connections that you make with other people. So make people aware when they disrespect your boundaries, but also be willing to compromise when you feel it's okay, when it is okay. And remember that boundaries are there to keep you from harm, and it's meant to foster healthy relationships. Because if you respect each other's boundaries, then you respect each other. So remember You are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Please feel free to leave a topic in the comment section and I'll make a video discussing it. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.